Well, here we are 2 days removed from the 49ers Ravens Super Bowl, and San Francisco coach Jim Harbaugh is still whining about that final no call in the end zone on the Kaepernick to Crabtree pass that effectively ended San Francisco's comeback bid. But it's amazing, guys. I mean, listen, you watched the game. How about the gimme that the 49ers got on the Academy Award-winning performance by David Akers after shanking another field goal, gets the benefit of the call on the contact, roughing the kicker when he wasn't even touched, and then got in the position to kick another field goal, which was good. I mean, think about that. You take away those 3 points, and it's a whole different game there at the end, because suddenly San Francisco would have to score the touchdown and get a 2-point conversion because they were, of course, down by 5. It would have been an 8-point margin. And, of course, Harbaugh has not mentioned the fact that, his team really got away with one when Joe Flacco was clearly hit late, scrambling down the right sideline, pushed out of bounds. Definitely a late hit on that one. Now, true, how that Ravens player didn't get ejected from the game after taking a 2-hand shove at the referee. Clearly, the officials were letting the guys play. But you look back at that game, and I pointed this out in yesterday's video report, how, if you're Jim Harbaugh, can you not be beating up yourself and chastising yourself rather than the officials for that horrendous series of play calls on the final series of the game? I mean, Frank Gore has that great run, gets you down there, 1st and goal to go. Listen, if Gore was tired, and that's the reason you didn't run him, and instead you ran your other guy into the middle of the line for a 2-yard gain, if Gore was tired, you should have called a timeout right then because you had it to burn. You should have called a timeout there and definitely gotten your act together with your offensive coordinator in terms of what the next 4 plays were going to be. I'm listening to the radio broadcast of the car. I didn't watch the game. I watched and waxed my car. I mean, I just couldn't deal with watching the game. I mean, I don't need that type of stress. So I'm listening to the game, and, I think it was Boomer Esiason was doing the play-by-play commentary. I'm sorry, the color analysis on the game. And he said that was basically a giveaway down for San Francisco, and it truly was. Then, as I noted yesterday, and you have seen as well, the final 3 calls, I mean, seriously, you didn't put the ball in your quarterback's hand, and he was the reason that you had to come back in the first place. And then on 4th down, with the Super Bowl at stake, you're throwing the fade pass? Seriously? I mean, and listen, the debate will go on for years and years as to whether or not the ball was actually catchable. No doubt about it. Crabtree was interfered with. No doubt about it. He was being held. He was being tugged. I mean, but was the ball truly catchable? I mean, even if he had made a phenomenal leap and grab in the back of the end zone, that ball was 3 yards past the outside marker. Was he going to possibly keep his feet in? We'll never know. But Jim Harbaugh will still be whining about it. Hey, guys, and I think Alicia Keys is still singing the national anthem. Hi, guys. Adam Marco here, and this is going to be your Tuesday video report coming up in a moment. I'll give you a free pick on the Hawks-Pacers game. That'll be your freebie today. Of course, cashed in with another free play last night, giving you the Kings and their cover at Salt Lake City against the Jazz, an overtime loss, catching 9, losing only by 7. And run down who's hot and who's not, but I've got 3 great promotions for you as well going today, and let's get to them first. This first promotion expires today. I did it yesterday. I'm doing it today. It expires today. Buy any handicapper here their 60-day package or longer, and you will save $179 off the total purchase price. That's right, save $179 off the purchase price of any handicapper's 60-day or longer package here at the site. If you happen to buy a 60-day package, well, today means there's 63 days until the men's championship game on the night of April 8th. We will go ahead and automatically extend it those final days to make sure you get coverage right through the men's title game. Now, listen, guys, I've told you many times, it's much easier to make money in college basketball, to be honest with you, in the month of February because of the sheer number of games. It's easier to find the bad numbers on the board. When you get to tournament time, with few exceptions, those lines are razor sharp, and they're moving so frequently because of the lack of games. Much, much harder to win in the tournament. Not that people don't win, but so many guys, and I've never understood this, so many guys take off between like the Super Bowl and the beginning of the big dance. You're missing great money making opportunities. It's just like guys that take off in baseball season. The easiest sport to bet and win money on in your life. You'll never find anything easier. But instead they come back at the beginning of the football season. Go figure. I mean, I've been doing this forever. I can only tell you my perspective from what I know is the truth, not only from my opinion stance, but from the fact that I see it over and over again. So, save $179 off the purchase of any handicapper's package of 60 days or longer by using this coupon code MARCH179. March179. Now, you could buy a 100-day package. You could buy a year-long package. Obviously, those discounts, the longer the package is, the greater the discounts. But like, for example, give you a couple ideas here. Scott Delaney, which, geez, you know what Delaney has been doing for you. Normally, his 60-day package is $829. You could take $179 right off the top. Not bad. Brings it down to $650 for basically 63 days of service. Craig Davis and Anthony Red, two more red-hot handicappers. Their 60-day packages, for example, are $779. Take $179 off the top, you're talking about $600 for 63 days of action. What's that about? $9.60 a day from this point forward. And again, 60-day package. If you purchase that one, we'll automatically extend it out the extra days to make sure that you get coverage right through the men's title game on April 8th. That promotion expires today. Second promotion, this is something that I did the last couple weeks, and my God, you guys loved it. So I'm repeating it again today. You can buy one handicapper's package for a week and get a second week of a second handicapper of equal or lesser value for free. Yeah. So, examples for you here. And let me just give you some of the price points so you know exactly what I'm talking about here. I'm looking at Scott Delaney, for example. 7 days of his action, $279. So if you were to buy Scott Delaney for 7 days, you could get Anthony Red, his 7-day package running concurrently for $219 for free. You could buy Anthony Red for $219 for 7 days. You could get Craig Davis for $199 for the same 7-day period for free. You could buy Craig Davis for $199. Get Trace Adams for $169 running concurrently for 7 days for free. All you've got to do is make your purchase here at the site of any handicapper for their 1 week, their 7-day package. Then pick a second handicapper of equal or lesser value. Write customer service. Let them know which handicapper you want for your second handicapper. They will go ahead and add them to your account, so you will get both handicappers' plays for free for that 7-day period, one of them being for free. So again, I mean, you could save $150 or more just by getting that second handicapper's play for free. And I like doing this promotion because so many of you like to lock into one particular handicapper. About 80 to 85% of you out there over the years here at the site generally buy long-term packages for the handicappers, but you lock into one. This gives you an opportunity to sample, to taste other guys, to see how they're doing as well as we go into the big time of college basketball. And the final promotion today is going to involve Anthony Red. Anthony Red today is going for his 7th consecutive winning day with his 75-dime winner, number 4 in a row. It's the Ohio State-Michigan contest. Can the Wolverines rebound after losing their number 1 ranking in the game at Assembly Hall in Bloomington against Indiana over the weekend? Can the Buckeyes beat them for a second time this season? Had a 75-dime winner, you may recall, on the Ravens on Sunday. In fact, he had 2 75-dime winners in college basketball as well last week. One was Illinois last Thursday, and for the life of me, I cannot remember what it was on Saturday, but I know he won it. Oh, I know. It was San Diego. It was a 14-point home dog against Gonzaga, and they only lost the game by 2. Yesterday, hit his 40-dime winner, number 8 out of 11, with Texas covering at West Virginia. This play is nearly 2 times stronger. Again, in basketball, in college basketball alone, $10 bettors have won $5,725 following his advice the past 2 years. In the NBA, they've won $4,575. So do the math, guys. You're looking at close to $10,500 won in basketball from A-Red the past 2 years. Now, you can get his play tonight for half price. Yes, for half price. If you go to his site right now, you'll see the cost is $80. You can get his 75-dime winner, number 4 in a row, his 7th consecutive winning day, his college basketball winner, number 19 out of 26 for half price, just $40 by using this coupon code, which is going to be which I guess it would be wise if I happen to look up and see what the code is. Let me just check for you guys. It is going to be RED 50. RED 50. REDD and the number 50. RED 50. RED 50 will get you his play today for just $40. REDD and the number 50. REDD and the number 50. That will get you Anthony Red's play today for half price. Now, you may recall, I did this on Thursday with Anthony Red, and of course, you got his 75-dime winner that night with San Diego covering easily against Gonzaga at half price, and we're doing it again once more today. Now, here's a little interesting twist for you guys. Craig Davis, who is even hotter, to be honest with you, of late here than Anthony Red. And I mean, that says something considering how much A-Red has won for you in basketball and the fact he's going for a 7th consecutive winning day. Well, Craig Davis today has his 50-dime hoops winner, number 8 out of 9. And it's on Ohio State and Michigan as well. Just hit 50-dime winners on Southern Utah on Saturday, Sacramento State 2 Saturdays ago, Kansas against Kansas State back in the end of January, Michigan State over Ohio State 3 Saturdays ago. So 50-dime basketball winner number 8 out of 9. This match is his biggest college basketball play of the year. And a $10 bettor has won $4,795 following Craig's advice the past 11 weeks in all sports. We didn't even mention about his 5th straight Super Sunday winner on the Ravens, right? And the fact that NFL bettors, $10 bettors, won $9,600 the past couple of years following just his NFL advice. But here's the deal. Craig Davis is on the opposite side of Anthony Red tonight in the Ohio State-Michigan game. So if you get Anthony Red's play for half price using that coupon code, RED50, REDD and 50, you will get and know what Craig Davis's play is. You're not going to get it. You're going to know. It's the opposite of A-Red's big play. Okay, another hot handicapper I want to quickly mention to you before I get to my free pick. Trace Adams going for winning day number 14 out of 18. Normally a 1,000-star play is his top-rated selection. Past 17 days, $1 bettors have only won $11,750 today. He's upping the ante, raised the bar, 1,500-star winner, number 7 in a row. It's the ACC clash between Florida State and Georgia Tech. Number 6 in a row was the Ravens on Sunday. Number 5 in a row was UMass upsetting LaSalle as a road dog last week. So there you go. And he's on a 10-3 best bet run in college basketball going into this play. Scott Delaney, 40-dime college winner, number 5 out of 6. Oh, interesting. Also on Florida State and Georgia Tech. $10 bettors have won $5,470 following his action over the past 67 days. So that'll do it. Let me get to your free pick, guys, here. And it's a lousy card. I mean, I love my game tonight. But in terms of the rest of the card, I thought it was pretty much a lousy card. But I'm going to go tonight with the Indiana Pacers in double revenge against the Atlanta Hawks. Now, listen, the Pacers have lost 11 straight games at Atlanta. Okay? They've lost 4 straight in the series overall. They're 0-2 against the Hawks this season, both games being played in Atlanta. Now, the Pacers last night hammered the Chicago Bulls, took care of business easily. That's the first of 3 games in 3 days for the Pacers. So I would think you're going to look for the letdown from them in tomorrow's game at Philadelphia. Is it a heavy price? Yes, -6 here tonight. But let's keep in mind, you know, they hammered Chicago the other night, last night, 111-101. Meanwhile, when the Bulls went to Atlanta a couple of nights ago, they were -4 starters. They beat the Hawks 93-76. Josh Smith for Atlanta, whether it's because of the trade rumors or whatever, it just seems like his head's not in the game. Devin Harris, who's played outstanding this year for the Hawks, at the guard position, is questionable for tonight's game, may not play because of an ankle injury. They already lost their top offensive threat off the bench to a season-ending knee injury. Lou Williams, their center, how do you say his name, Pachulia? He's not expected to play tonight as well, so they're going to be shorthanded, which should play into the fact that, you know, Roy Hibbert has never played well against Atlanta in his career, so maybe he'll have a good game tonight. Pacers are certainly playing with confidence. You know, they took care of business against the Heat over the weekend. They've won 14 straight home games. Their last 5 games, a team that's known more for its defense, has averaged a little over 104 points a game. They're out rebounding their foes by 9.6 boards in that 5-game winning streak. They're 19-3 straight up at home. So I think in double revenge tonight, you go ahead and you lay the points with the Pacers. Probably about 6 points you're going to be laying in this one, and that'll be your free pick. Good luck, guys, and I will catch you again on Wednesday.